Hello class, today we are learning the first lesson of this course, Unit 5, Our World. Lesson A, Older, Taller, and More Famous. And the topic for the whole lesson today is about human-made wonders. As you know, people are continuously decorating our world by building various gorgeous structures. Taking a quick glance at what human has made, we can realize how beautiful our world has become. I am showing the pictures of some famous constructions all over the world. These are called human-made wonders. Now, we are coming to the first part of today's lesson with some vocabularies related to some popular types of constructions, along with some famous human-made destinations. Firstly, canal. As you can see in the picture, canal is a long straight passage dug in the ground and filled with water for boats and ships to travel along. And the most typical example for a stunning canal is Grand Canal in Venice, Italy. It is 3.8 kilometers long and 30 to 90 meters wide. The special thing of the Grand Canal is its banks are lined with more than 170 buildings. These destinations attract a lot of traveling lovers. Next is about a bridge, a structure that is built over a river so that people or vehicles can cross from one side to the other. And Golden Gate Bridge is what I want to introduce to you. This bridge, one of the most internationally recognized symbols of San Francisco, California, and the United States. Also, it links the American city of San Francisco, California to Marin County. Plaza is also a typical type of structures. It is a public outdoor square. In the picture is the Plaza Mayor, which is the central plaza in the city of Madrid, Spain. The Plaza Mayor has a ring of old and traditional shops and cafes that attract many tourists. And here is the subway system. Subway system is an electric railway operating below the surface of ground, usually in a city. London Tube is one of the most well-known subway systems. Travelers to London prefer to use this subway because it works any time of the day, any day of the week around the central London. Moreover, it is the cheapest and most flexible travel around the city. Tower. Tower is a tall, narrow building. Talking about famous towers, the first image appears in almost people's head are Eiffel Towers. It is the symbol of Paris and the tallest structure in Paris as well. The tower has 3 levels for the visitors, with restaurants on the first and second levels. The top level is the highest observation desk. Another type of the tower is skyscraper, but it is a continuously tall building that has a lot of floors. The skyscraper in the picture is Burj Khalifa skyscraper. It is located in Dubai. It has been known as the tallest structure in the world since 2008. Next, the stadium. Stadium is a large sport ground surrounded by rows of sheer and usually other buildings. Now, I introduce to you the Bird's Nest Stadium. It is located in Beijing, China. In 2008, it was used for Summer Olympics and Paralympics. The final stop is tunnel. Tunnel is a passage built underground to allow a road or railway to go through a hill or under a river. And the tunnel I mentioned here is Củ Chi Tunnel. It is one of the most well-known historical destinations in Vietnam and were the location of several military campaigns during Vietnam War. We just learned about 8 vocabularies of 8 types of structures that humans usually make. Now, we will have a short review of these vocabularies. Now, repeat after me. Canal, canal. Bridge, bridge. Plaza, plaza. Subway system, subway system. Tower, tower. Tunnel, tunnel. Skyscraper, skyscraper. Stadium, stadium. Very well. Now I have a small task for you. For those famous human-made wonders listed above, which one do you like the most? Give at least 2 reasons to explain why you like it. You have to submit your work in a submissions forum. Now we come to the next part of this lesson, grammar. The grammar point we learned today is very useful, the comparison. To be more specific, we learn about comparatives. We use comparatives to compare 2 things or 2 people. There are 2 main types of comparatives that are comparatives with nouns and comparatives with adjectives. Firstly, comparatives with nouns. Here is an example. The Empire State Building gets more visitors than Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center has more observation space than the Empire State Building. The comparatives here are the phrases more visitors than in the first sentence and more observation space than in the second sentence. Thus, the general structure of a sentence uses comparatives with noun is subject plus verb plus more plus noun plus than plus object. The second type is comparatives with adjectives. This type is a little bit complicated, so pay attention to this part. Adjectives are divided into short adjectives and long adjectives. Short adjectives include 1 syllable such as nice, short, tall, smart, strong, weak, and so on. Long adjectives include 2 or more than 2 syllables, such as beautiful, expensive, famous, popular, and so on. For comparatives with long adjectives, its structure and use are the same as comparatives with noun. Here is an example. The Empire State Building is more famous than Bitexco Building. As you can see, the structure of this sentence is subject plus verb, here is to be, plus more, plus a long adjectives, plus than, plus the object. In terms of short adjectives, you have to use the suffix in the end of the short adjectives to make a comparison. For example, the Empire State Building is older than Bitexco Building. As you can see, the structure of the sentence is the same as the structure of comparatives with noun. However, the suffix is added at the end of the adjective own. One more example for you. The Empire State Building is taller than Bitexco Building. The ending is also added at the end of the adjective tall. We have the adjective used for the comparative purpose: older, taller, or smaller, smarter, nicer, and so on. Another way to make a comparative with adjectives is use the structures not as plus adjective plus as to compare between things that aren't equal. Example: tickets to the Bitexco Tower are not as expensive as tickets to the Empire State Building. This sentence has the same meaning with tickets to the Bitexco Tower are cheaper than tickets to the Empire State Building. At this point, we have gone through some types of comparatives. To review this grammar point, I have a small exercise for you. After finishing watching this lesson, you will have to do this exercise and submit it along with the task 1 in the vocabulary section. Your submissions will be graded. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching.